If you are flying inside the United States right now and your driver's license does not have a star on it, you are going to pay $45 at the airport before you even get to security. Subscribe and hit the bell for travel tips every 2 days. Here is everything you need to know. The Real ID Act was signed into law 20 years ago after the 9/11 Commission recommended stronger identity verification at U.S. airports. For years, the government delayed enforcing it. Those delays are over. As of May 7, 2025, TSA began full enforcement at every domestic airport in the United States. A standard state-issued driver's license that is not Real ID compliant is no longer accepted at the security checkpoint. No exceptions, no warnings, just a referral to a secondary process that will cost you time and money. Here is what changed on February 1st, 2026, and this is the part most travelers still do not know about. TSA launched a program called TSA Confirm ID. If you show up at a security checkpoint without a real ID or another acceptable form of identification, you will be directed to pay a $45 fee on the spot before you are allowed to enter the security line. That fee is non-refundable. Even if you miss your flight, even if the process fails, the money does not come back. The Confirm ID process involves biometric and biographic identity checks against government databases. TSA has stated publicly that this process can take anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes depending on the airport. If you have a tight connection or an early departure, 30 minutes of unexpected delay at the checkpoint can end your trip before it starts. Here is the one question you need to answer right now. Do you have a real ID? Pull out your driver's license and look at the top right corner. You are looking for a small gold or black star. Some states use a gold star. Some use a black star. A few states use a bear, a flag, or another symbol alongside the star depending on the state. If you see the star, you are Real ID compliant. You are good to fly. If there is no star, your license is not compliant. You cannot use it alone to get through TSA security for a domestic flight. Now, here is the important part. Not having a real ID does not mean you cannot fly. It means you need one of these alternatives instead. A valid U.S. passport book or card is accepted. A U.S. military ID is accepted. A global entry card, a trusted traveler card, a permanent resident card, all accepted. An enhanced driver's license issued by specific states accepted. If you have any of these, bring one of them to the airport and you will not be affected by any of this. If you have none of these and your license is not real, ID compliant, you have two options. Option 1. Book an appointment at your state DMV and get a real ID. Every state in the US is issuing them. You will need to bring proof of identity such as a birth certificate or passport, proof of your social security number, and 2 documents showing your current address, such as utility bills or bank statements. The appointment process varies by state, but most people complete it within one visit. Option 2. If you have a trip coming up soon and no time to get to the DMV, pay the $45 TSA Confirm ID fee online at TSA before you travel. TSA strongly recommends prepaying online rather than at the airport. The fee covers a 10-day travel window, which means it covers a round trip. At the checkpoint, you show your payment receipt and a government-issued ID. Then go through the additional verification process. Here are 3 things you absolutely must know before your next flight. First, a temporary paper driver's license issued while your new license is being processed is not accepted at TSA. Even if your DMV told you it works as a valid ID, it does not work at airport security. Bring your passport instead. Second, TSA currently accepts expired IDs for up to 2 years past the expiration date. So if your Real ID compliant license expired recently, you may still be fine. Check the date and count back 2 years. Third, the Confirm ID fee does not guarantee you get through. If TSA cannot verify your identity through the system, you will not be allowed to pass, and the $45 fee is still non-refundable. This is why getting a real ID or traveling with a passport is always the safer and smarter option. Currently, about 94% of US passengers are already presenting compliant identification at checkpoints. That means roughly 1.6 million travelers every single month are still showing up without the right ID. Many of them have no idea what is about to happen to them. Now you do. Check your license today. Look for the star. If it is not there, book your DMV appointment this week or order your passport renewal now. Processing times for U.S. passports are currently running 6 to 8 weeks for routine applications and 2 to 3 weeks for expedited. Do not wait until the week before your trip. If this video helped you, hit the like button. Share it with anyone you know who travels and might not have checked their ID yet. It could save them $45 and a missed flight. Subscribe for travel tips every 2 days. Safe travels. See you in the next one.